2010. Two friends. Same salary, same city. Same $40,000 saved up. One bought a house, one bought stocks. Today, only one of them can actually retire early. The other one is still working and still asset rich. Here's the twist. It's not the house guy who's stuck. It's not the stock guy either. The real answer is something almost nobody calculates right. And once you see the math, you'll never look at real estate versus stocks the same way again. Stay till the end, because the winner isn't who you think, and the reason will change how you invest your very next dollar. I'm James. On this channel, we break down the money decisions everyone assumes they understand, using the real numbers, not the internet opinions. And today's debate might be the biggest one in personal finance: real estate versus stocks. Everyone has a hot take. Real estate always wins. No, the stock market always wins. But hot takes don't build wealth. Numbers do. So we're going back to 2010, to the exact moment our two friends split $40,000 two different ways. And we're going to run their numbers all the way to today. One path looks smart on paper. The other looks risky. By the time we're done, you'll know which one actually was. Let's start with the house. Part 1. The real estate story. 2010. Marcus is 28, with exactly $40,000 saved. He does what everyone tells him to do. He buys a house, $200,000 house, $40,000 down, a $160,000 mortgage at 5%. His payment? $859 a month. Manageable, predictable. A real asset, his dad calls it. Here's what nobody tells him on closing day. In year one, almost $667 of that $859 isn't even touching his loan. It's pure interest, straight to the bank. Still, Marcus keeps going. Mortgage, property tax, insurance, a new roof 1 year, a broken water heater the next. 15 years of the same routine, barely thinking twice about it. Fast forward to today. That $200,000 house is now worth $430,000. He still owes $109,000 on the loan, which means Marcus is sitting on $321,000 in equity, built from a $40,000 down payment. Read that again. $40,000 turned into $321,000. That's an 8 times return. And if this story ended right here, real estate always wins wouldn't just be an opinion, it would be a fact. But it doesn't end here, because that same year, with that exact same $40,000, his friend did something completely different. And what happened to him is about to flip this entire debate upside down. Part 2. The stock story. Same year. Same $40,000. Kevin does the opposite of Marcus. No mortgage application, no inspector, no 30-year contract with his signature on it. He opens a brokerage account and puts the entire $40,000 into an S&P 500 index fund. One transaction, 15 minutes. Nobody had to approve it. For years, nothing dramatic happens. The balance climbs quietly in the background while Kevin lives his life. No monthly bill forces him to check it. By early 2020, that $40,000 has grown to roughly $142,000. Then the market crashes. In a matter of weeks, Kevin watches almost a third of it disappear. Nearly $48,000 gone from his screen. Marcus never sees a number like that. A house doesn't show you its losses overnight. Stocks do, in real time, on your phone. Kevin doesn't sell. He does nothing, and within months the recovery begins. Then accelerates. Fast forward to today. Same 15 years. That $40,000 is now worth $268,000. No debt attached to it, no repairs, no property tax bill every December. Just $268,000. Fully his, fully liquid. He could withdraw it tomorrow morning if he wanted to. Line the numbers up and Marcus is still ahead. $321,000 to $268,000. So real estate wins. Right? Not so fast. Because neither of these guys ever calculated the one number that actually decides who's ahead. Part 3. The hidden factor, the twist. Here's the number. Nobody in this debate ever calculates. How much did it actually cost to get there? Kevin invested $40,000. once in 2010. No extra deposits, no repairs, no phone calls. 15 years later, that first deposit is still the only check he's ever written. Marcus's $40,000 was just the entry fee. Add up every mortgage payment, $859 a month for 180 months, and Marcus paid the bank $154,620. Add property tax, homeowner's insurance, that roof, and that water heater, and he poured in another $48,000 of his own cash, out of pocket over 15 years. Total real money out of Marcus's bank account, $242,620, not $40,000. Now sell the house. After a 6% realtor commission and closing costs, Marcus walks away with about $293,000. $293,000 out, $242,620 in. His actual net gain, after 15 years of payments, $50,380. Kevin's actual net gain, even after capital gains tax, $193,800. Same starting point, same 15 years. Marcus spent 6 times more money than Kevin and still ended up with less than a third of the profit. This is exactly why so many people end up house rich, cash poor. Years of payments, and surprisingly little to show for it once you count every dollar that went in. Marcus isn't broke, and buying that house wasn't a mistake. But real estate always wins, only survives if nobody adds up what it actually cost him to win. That's the number that was hiding the whole time. And it's about to flip the verdict. Let's put both numbers side by side, one final time. Marcus put in $242,620 of his own money over 15 years and walked away with a real profit of $50,380. Kevin put in $40,000 once and walked away with a real profit of $193,800 after tax. Same 15 years. Kevin made almost 4 times the profit using 6 times less money. But here's the number that actually decides who can quit their job tomorrow. Kevin's $268,000 is sitting in an account right now, fully liquid. He can move it, spend it, or invest it further with zero notice. Marcus's $321,000 is locked inside a house. To touch it, he sells, hands over tens of thousands in commission and closing costs, and then needs somewhere new to live. Or he borrows against it and pays interest all over again. That's the real gap between asset-rich and actually rich. One man is free to walk away today. The other is still working, still counting equity he can't spend. Does this mean never buy a house? No. Marcus got 15 years of shelter his rent money would have gone to anyway. That's real value too. But if the question is which path builds more usable wealth, faster, with less of your own money at risk, the math already answered it. Kevin wins. So which number are you actually building? The one on paper or the one you can actually spend? Tell me in the comments. And if you want to know exactly how much house you can really afford before you sign anything, that video's next.